My child, I see the thoughts that keep returning to your mind, the questions you replay, the worries that appear when the day grows quiet. You try to push them away, but they circle back again. Sometimes it feels like your mind never truly rests. But listen carefully now. The battle you've been fighting in your thoughts will not last forever. I am bringing calm where there has been noise, clarity where there has been confusion, and peace where there has been constant tension. My child, I see the thoughts that visit you when everything around you grows quiet. I see the way your mind replays conversations, questions decisions, and imagines possibilities that may never happen. Sometimes it feels like your thoughts have a life of their own, moving faster than your heart can follow. You try to quiet them, but they circle back again and again. You tell yourself to relax, but the mind keeps searching for answers. I know how exhausting that can feel. The battle you have been facing is not always visible to others. On the outside, you may look calm and composed, but inside your mind, there has been a constant stream of questions. What if something goes wrong? What if you miss something important? What if the future turns out differently than you hoped? These thoughts arrive quietly, but they carry weight. And when they repeat often enough, they begin to feel like truth. But listen carefully now. Your mind was never meant to carry this much on its own. The mind is a powerful tool, but it is not designed to solve every uncertainty in life. It can plan, reflect, and imagine, but it cannot control the future. When the mind tries to do more than it was meant to do, it becomes restless. It keeps searching for answers that only time can reveal. And in that search, it creates tension where peace once lived. My child, I understand why your mind has been working so hard. You have walked through situations that required awareness and caution. You have experienced moments when careful thinking helped you navigate difficulty. Because of those experiences, your mind learned to stay alert, always scanning for what might happen next. At first, this alertness helped you. It helped you prepare for challenges and think through problems carefully. But over time, that same habit turned into constant vigilance. Even when there was no immediate problem, your thoughts continued working as if something needed to be solved. This is why rest has sometimes felt difficult. Even when your body was ready to relax, your mind remained busy. It replayed the past to look for lessons. It imagined the future to avoid surprises. It tried to connect every possible outcome so that nothing would catch you unprepared. But the mind cannot live in constant preparation without becoming tired. My child, I want you to understand something important. The thoughts that trouble you do not define you. They are simply signals that your mind has been carrying more responsibility than it should. When a person tries to manage every possibility alone, the mind becomes overloaded. You were never meant to carry every uncertainty by yourself. There are things in life that no amount of thinking can fully control. The future contains paths that unfold one step at a time. Some answers appear only when the moment arrives. Trying to solve them too early only creates tension. Your mind has been trying to protect you by predicting every possibility. But protection does not require constant pressure. I am inviting you into a different way of living. One where your thoughts can slow down because you are not responsible for holding every outcome together. My child, the battle in your mind has been loud at times. It has whispered doubts when you wanted certainty. It has replayed worries when you wanted rest. It has filled quiet moments with questions when you hoped for peace. But that battle is not permanent. Peace does not come from forcing your mind to stop thinking. Peace comes when you realize that you do not have to solve everything right now. Some answers will arrive later. Some paths will reveal themselves step by step. Some worries will disappear simply because they never needed to exist in the first place. Your mind has been working overtime because it believed everything depended on you, but it does not. There are things that I am holding for you, outcomes that I am guiding, paths that I am shaping, moments that I am arranging. You do not need to calculate every step when you trust that I am already guiding the direction. When your mind begins to race, pause for a moment. Notice the thought that is trying to pull your attention. Ask yourself whether that thought truly requires action right now. Many times, it will not. Many times, it is simply a habit your mind developed while trying to protect you. Let the thought pass. My child, you are learning something new now. You are learning that peace does not come from controlling every possibility. It comes from trusting that you are not alone in carrying the future. Your mind will begin to slow down as you release the pressure you have placed upon it. You will notice moments when the noise grows quieter. The questions will still appear sometimes, but they will not stay as long. Little by little, calm will begin replacing the tension. You will notice that your breathing deepens more easily. You will notice that your thoughts pause instead of racing. You will notice that quiet moments begin to feel comfortable again. These changes will not happen all at once, but they will happen steadily. My child, the mind that has been working so hard is finally learning that it can rest. You do not have to solve every future today. You only have to walk the step that is in front of you. And as you do, the battle in your mind will begin to lose its strength. Because the peace I am bringing into your life is stronger than the noise that once filled your thoughts. My child, now that you are beginning to understand how much your mind has been carrying, I want you to hear something that will change the way you face those restless thoughts. You are not alone inside your mind. Even in the moments when it feels like you are fighting those thoughts by yourself, I am present with you. I see every concern that crosses your mind, every question that forms before you can stop it, every fear that quietly tries to take root. There were nights when your mind stayed active long after the day had ended, when the world around you became quiet. Your thoughts became louder. Questions returned that you thought you had already settled. Situations from the past resurfaced unexpectedly. Possibilities about the future appeared without warning. And in those moments, it sometimes felt like your mind was a room you could not leave. But you were never alone in that room. I was there in the silence with you. I saw the effort you made to calm yourself. I saw the moments when you told yourself that everything would be fine. I saw the way you tried to reason with your thoughts and bring them back to peace. And even when those thoughts continued circling, I remained with you. My child, the mind often tries to protect the heart by imagining every possible outcome. It believes that if it can anticipate problems early enough, it can prevent pain. But in trying to predict everything, it ends up creating more pressure than protection. This is why your thoughts sometimes move in circles. They search for certainty in situations where certainty does not yet exist. They try to solve problems that belong to tomorrow instead of today. But you do not need to solve tomorrow right now. Your mind was never designed to hold the entire future at once. It was designed to walk forward step by step. When it tries to do more than that, it becomes overwhelmed. That overwhelm is what you have been feeling. The thoughts that keep returning are not proof that something is wrong with you. They are simply signs that your mind has been trying too hard to protect you. My child, you are learning a new way to face those thoughts. Instead of fighting them with more thinking, you are learning to bring them into the quiet presence where I meet you. When a worry appears, you can pause and acknowledge it without letting it control you. You can say to yourself, "This thought does not need an answer right now." You can breathe slowly, and let the thought pass instead of holding on to it. Peace begins when you stop believing that every thought deserves your attention. Your mind produces thousands of thoughts each day. Many of them are useful. Some of them are simply noise. Learning the difference is part of the peace that is returning to you. You do not have to chase every question. You do not have to solve every possibility. You do not have to analyze every feeling. Some thoughts can simply pass like clouds moving across the sky. My child, the reason peace is returning to your mind is because you are beginning to trust that you are not responsible for everything. You are allowing yourself to step out of the constant role of problem solver. There are things I am guiding that you cannot see yet. There are outcomes forming that you cannot predict. When you release the need to control those outcomes, your mind finds room to rest. This does not mean you stop thinking or planning. It simply means you stop carrying the future alone. When your thoughts begin to race again, return to the present moment. Notice your breathing. Notice the quiet around you. Let your attention settle on what is real right now instead of what might happen later. The present moment is where peace lives. The future will arrive when its time comes, and when it does, you will have the wisdom and strength to face it. But you do not need to live inside tomorrow before it arrives. My child, the thoughts that once felt overwhelming are beginning to lose their power. Each time you choose to pause instead of panic, you are teaching your mind that it is safe to relax. You may not notice the change immediately, but it is happening. Your thoughts will begin to slow. Your worries will begin to fade more quickly. Your mind will begin to trust the quiet again. This is not because the world around you suddenly becomes perfect. It is because you are learning that peace is stronger than the noise that once filled your mind. You are not fighting this battle alone. Every step toward calm is supported by my presence with you. And the more you trust that presence, the quieter your mind will become. My child, now that you are beginning to understand that you do not have to fight every thought that enters your mind, I want you to know something beautiful about what lies ahead. The calm you are beginning to feel is not temporary. It is the beginning of a new rhythm for your life. For a long time, your mind lived in a constant state of preparation. It stayed alert, scanning every possibility, trying to anticipate every outcome. That habit was born from seasons where you had to be careful, where you had to think ahead, where you had to stay aware of what might happen next. Your mind learned that vigilance could protect you, but those seasons shaped a pattern that followed you even when the danger had passed. Your thoughts stayed busy even when nothing required your attention. Your mind kept searching for answers even when no questions needed to be solved. Now, I am changing that rhythm. The noise that once filled your thoughts will begin to fade more often. You will notice moments of quiet that last longer than they used to. The thoughts that once returned again and again will begin to lose their urgency. Instead of pulling you into long spirals of worry, they will pass by more easily. You may wonder at first why things feel different, why situations that once created tension now feel manageable, why your mind does not react as strongly as it once did. That change will not come from forcing yourself to think differently. It will come from the peace that I am placing inside you. Peace is not simply the absence of noise. It is a steady presence that remains even when questions exist. It allows you to look at uncertainty without being overwhelmed by it. My child, as this peace grows within you, you will begin to notice that your thoughts no longer control your emotions the way they once did. When a worry appears, you will recognize it without letting it stay. When uncertainty shows up, you will observe it without believing it must define the future. The difference will be subtle at first, but powerful. You will feel calmer during situations that once made you anxious. You will respond thoughtfully instead of reacting quickly. You will rest more easily because your mind trusts that it does not have to solve everything alone. This change will not happen in one moment. It will grow gradually, like a sunrise that slowly brightens the sky. But each day, the calm will become more natural. My child, there will still be moments when old patterns try to return. A thought may appear that reminds you of the times when your mind felt overwhelmed. For a moment, it may try to pull you back into the old cycle of worry. When that happens, simply pause. Take a slow breath. Notice the present moment. Remember that the thought does not control you. You have learned how to release the pressure that once filled your mind. You no longer have to chase every thought that appears. You can allow it to pass without giving it power. Each time you do this, the new rhythm of peace becomes stronger. Over time, you will begin to realize something remarkable. The battle that once felt constant will no longer define your daily life. The quiet moments will outnumber the restless ones. The calm will feel familiar instead of unusual. Peace will become your new normal. You will wake up with a clearer mind. You will move through your day with greater steadiness. You will rest at night with a sense of ease, not because every question has been answered, but because you trust that the answers will arrive when they are needed. My child, the mind that once felt crowded with thoughts will become a place of clarity. Instead of being overwhelmed by possibilities, you will notice the path in front of you more easily. Your thoughts will become tools instead of burdens. Your mind will support your life instead of exhausting it. Your heart will feel lighter because the pressure has lifted. This transformation will affect more than your thoughts. It will shape the way you experience the world around you. Situations that once seemed overwhelming will feel manageable. Decisions that once felt complicated will become clearer. You will move forward with confidence because your mind is no longer clouded by constant worry. And when you look back at the time when your thoughts felt like a battle, you will see how far you have come. The calm you are experiencing now will remind you that your mind was never meant to live in constant tension. It was meant to work in harmony with peace. As this new chapter unfolds, let these words settle gently within you. God, I release the thoughts that have weighed on my mind. I release the worries about tomorrow that I cannot control today. I receive the peace that you are placing within my heart. When my thoughts begin to race, remind me to pause and return to calm. Help me trust that the future is in your hands and that I only need to walk the step in front of me. Let your peace guide my mind, my decisions, and my rest. My child, the quiet you have been longing for is becoming part of your life. The noise will fade. The tension will ease. The battle in your mind will lose its strength. And peace, steady, gentle, and lasting, will take its place. If this message spoke to your heart, comment, God is giving me peace. Like this, if you felt calm while listening. Subscribe to God's Amen message so you never miss what God speaks next. Share this message with someone who has been struggling with anxious thoughts.